you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into our little, Ann Talks podcast. I have the pleasure of, having our first guest here, which is Caitlin. So not only are we partnering with her new events company, which is called Carbon Events, she is actually my close and personal friend. I've known her for 6 years now.
A long time.
Yeah. So funny enough, we actually met first day of university. I remember, but it was so weird because I left high school not having friends, so I wanted to go into university fresh. And funny enough, we met each other in the washroom.
Yeah.
Normal girls do. In the washroom. I went to the washroom, I was washing my hands, and I saw you, and then you said something to me, and then literally ever since then,
just connection.
That's it. But so I invited her over today because I wanted to really introduce her and what her passion is and what she's really doing with herself and her company. So yeah, please explain. What are you doing with your life? Yes, what are you doing with your life right now?
That's the question they ask you in grade 12 and you're like,
It's like, well, I guess I'm going to university.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 18 years old and yeah.
I feel like we're 23 years old and we're still kind of what do we do with ourselves?
I have no idea. That is beyond me. But events, Carbon Events basically is a event coordinating company. Mm-hmm. So helping to put together weddings, corporate events, stags, bachelorettes, everything from the skies to the moon. Right?
Yeah. So how did you come about this? Because I know I've known you for quite some time and then you've literally dabbled
in everything.
Almost everything. And it's funny because I felt like you never really found your niche. But when you told me that you wanted to start this whole events company, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Caitlin. Because you're such it really is because you're such a detail oriented person and you like doing things for other people.
Oh, so don't gas me up.
No, but it's true. Even with our own friends. I remember this was for Anice's birthday for one of our close friends. She literally did this whole surprise party. She made the cake, the pastries. She literally will even bake for you.
If you're lucky enough, if I like you that much, we'll see.
Hey, you haven't baked for me yet.
That says a lot, doesn't it?
So how did you even think you know what, I'm gonna do events?
Honestly, it wasn't anything that I just thought of right off the bat. I think I started off at the bottom. So I started off doing bottle service. I started off doing bartending and serving. And then slowly it just wasn't enough. So I had to do more. I had to learn more.
Yeah.
And then I got into the position of actually being able to run and coordinate. And I like being in power. So it kind of just fit hand in hand. And because I'm a little OCD, putting everything together, it worked out, honestly. And I wouldn't have it any other way right now.
Yeah, that's what I said. I literally think you found your niche, but I feel not a lot of people understand the value of an event planner or event coordinator.
Yeah, people typically go into events thinking all I have to do is this, and that's mainly comes from male perspective normally.
She said it, people.
No shade.
That's it.
No shade. Just saying. But no, even sometimes too, going into it, it's a lot more little details that people don't think about, right? Mm-hmm. So everything down from how your place card looks to how you're going to walk in to a reception.
Yeah.
It's all these fine little things. It's an afterthought. Mm-hmm. And I just come in to help put the pieces together.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. So would you say is there a specific kind of event that's your favorite thing to do? Or did you have a moment where you said this is for me sort of thing?
I had the honor of working in an event. It was a fundraiser. It was a couple years ago. I was probably, oh my gosh, how old was I at the time? I was maybe 20. Yeah, I was 20 at the time. And it was a fundraiser actually for sick kids. And I not only participated, but my family did. So I had my cousins there, I had my aunts, my uncles, and it wasn't a lot of setup in terms of decor or anything like that, but it was putting up inflatables and arts and crafts stations. And then when you walk around and see these little kids it touched my heart.
Yeah.
Just to be a part of that whole experience.
Mm-hmm.
And that day I'll never forget. And from there, it was kind of just, it flowed.
It planted the seed.
Yeah.
It planted the seed, and then now it's, come to fruition. It was amazing. Like, you're, starting your own, like, company. Like, you're doing, like, on your
a lot.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying doing it on your own.
No.
But, like, we are here to help, obviously. So it's like, we're helping her with, like, her marketing, her branding, and stuff like that.
All hands on deck.
Yes.
Because I don't know none of that.
Well, but that's the thing, though. Like, you have, like, your niche. Like, you have to focus on your events. You shouldn't be worrying about,
We play to our strengths.
I like that. Honestly, the banter, like, between us is just real. Like,
always.
You can tell we've been friends for, quite some time.
Yeah.
But, like, is there... Like, I feel like, for me, like, with, like, people ask me, like, with social media, what's your favorite, like, kind of account to work with? Like, I absolutely love working with, like, restaurants, for example.
Yeah.
Because, like, taking pictures of, like, food, and I just, like, there's just so many things that you can do with restaurants and, like, branding and marketing them. So, like, would you say that there's one type of event that you, like, love to do?
Oh, that's tough. Honestly, you learn so many different things from all sorts of events.
Yeah.
And it's really just coming and seeing it all put together. Mm-hmm. Like, weddings are magical because people are celebrating the day together.
Yeah.
But even small birthday parties or stags, it's the excitement on the client's face.
Yeah.
And that their vision came true. That gets me excited. That gets me going. That's my motivation and my drive to keep doing what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. I love that. That's cool. But, like, you can tell, like, that's, like... It's not just, like, a job for you. It really is. I feel like it really is deep-rooted, like, into your passions and, like, what you want to do for people.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Help. I'm all about helping. Like, regardless if it's something so small or so little, like, anything that I could do to help. I'll be there, right? If I have time.
So, yeah, like, I feel like in terms of events, people don't really... see, like I was saying, like, see the value in having a coordinator.
Yeah.
So, like, what would you say, for example, would be the difference of having, an event coordinator and not having one, for example?
There's a lot of things that people don't take into consideration. Like, a lot of things can go awry. And if it's your wedding day, you don't want to worry about these little things. If you're the bride, you have enough to deal with of smiling and taking pictures with 100+ guests.
Yeah.
That's what you need to focus on. So all that stress, all that burden, everything everybody feels, that comes to me. Yeah. I put that on. But I coordinate and plan for every little thing. Mm-hmm. So even we say everything's going to be perfect, everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
But there's always something that's going to happen. Of
course.
And you have to account for it,
of
right?
Course.
So never think that everything's going to go smoothly, because it's not. But it makes a whole big difference in terms of stress. And wedding day or any event in particular is supposed to be enjoyable. You're not supposed to be stressed out for it, especially weddings. Mm-hmm. It's your big day. You're having fun. You just, you took the last name, or you didn't take the last name of your husband or wife or other spouse, significant other. And it's just all about love. So why take that? Let me do it.
I love it. No, because, like, funny enough, like, my mom, like, because my sister's pregnant, so she's 8 months pregnant. She's, like, having her kid in February. So my mom decided to throw her baby shower.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did not stop hearing about the baby shower. Because my mom was so stressed.
Yeah, every little thing.
She's like, what about this and the placing and where are people going to sit and what are they going to eat and, like, what are we going to have? What games are we going to have? In my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, why did I just tell Caitlin to do this? Like,
It's a lot. It is a lot, especially when you have to impress your family.
Yeah.
Right? So even, like, my little sister's quince that we're planning right now, my mom is a basket case. And she's like, I don't want to put the stress on you. I don't want to do it. I'm like, okay, I'm sitting there, and at the end of the day, she's like, I should have just let you plan it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. You should have just let me plan it. Like, I'm helping her.
Leave it to the professionals.
Exactly. Like, I'm helping her out, obviously, with, like, decorating, putting decor and things like that. But in terms of, like, place settings and coordinating the dance and everything, she's all over the place. Mm-hmm. So,
all right. So, like, with all these, like, these parties, like, with whether it's a wedding, a quince, a corporate party, anything, would you say that there's like a 2020 trend that you see coming about?
Right now, it's all about industrial spaces.
Okay.
Because you can mold them to fit any type of event.
Okay.
So the versatility, people just seem to fall in love with that right away.
Because, like, it's really like it's like a blank canvas sort of thing.
Modern, sleek.
Yeah.
And you really just visualize a space and bang it out.
I love it. All right, well, thank you so much for coming on our podcast, for being
Thanks
our
for having
first
me.
guest. Exactly. I love it, love it, love it. She's going to be definitely coming back for more podcasts, talking about some, tips and tricks, and, getting, a little bit more insight into the whole event planning business and the industry. So, yeah, thanks, girl.
Of course, got you.